fuss, fuss, fuss.
It's a feeling or situation where people are making a big deal out of something that might not be that important, often causing unnecessary worry or excitement. Here is a sample sentence. The children made a big fuss about not being able to stay up late and watch their favorite TV show. In this example, fuss means a commotion or disturbance caused by someone's complaints or demands.
Fussy, fussy, fussy.
This word describes someone who is very particular about things, likes them done a certain way, and gets upset if they're not. Here is a sample sentence. She was being very fussy about the decorations, insisting that they be arranged in a specific way to match her vision. In this example, fussy means being particular or demanding about something, often to an excessive degree.
Gale, gale, gale.
It's a strong wind that can be quite loud and make things move around. Here is a sample sentence. The strong gale blew through the city, knocking over trash cans and causing power outages.
Gallery, gallery, gallery.
A place where people display and show off things like art, pictures, or objects for others to see and admire. Here is a sample sentence. The museum's new gallery featured an impressive collection of modern art, including works by famous artists from around the world. This sentence demonstrates how the word gallery can be used to refer to a room or space in a building where artworks are displayed.
Gallop, gallop, gallop.
This word describes a fast and energetic way that horses move, with their legs moving quickly and in a rhythmic pattern. Here's a sample sentence. The horse burst into a gallop, its hooves pounding the ground as it sped across the open field.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
To take a risk or chance on something, hoping to get something good in return, but also possibly losing what you have. Here's a sample sentence. She decided to gamble on the stock market, hoping that her investment would pay off. This sentence demonstrates how the word gamble can be used in context, implying a risk or uncertainty in making a decision.
Gang, gang, gang.
A group of people who work or act together, often with a leader, to achieve something. They may be friends, family members, or people from different backgrounds who have come together for a common purpose. Here is a sample sentence. The rough-looking teenagers were considered a gang by the local community, known for their aggressive behavior in territorial disputes.
Yale, Yale, Yale.
This word refers to a place where people are kept as punishment for breaking rules or laws, often with bars or walls around them. Here is a sample sentence. The prisoner was sentenced to several years in jail for his role in the crime. Note: in modern English, prison or jail are more commonly used instead of gaol. However, jail is still used in some contexts, particularly in British English and in formal or historical writing.
Gap, gap, gap.
It's a space or difference between two things that are supposed to be together, but aren't. Here is a sample sentence. The hikers had to navigate through the dense forest, but they were relieved when they finally reached the gap in the trees that led them back to the trail.
Garbage, garbage, garbage.
It's something that people throw away because it's no longer useful or wanted, often because it's dirty, broken, or spoiled. Here's a sample sentence. The city sanitation department worked tirelessly to collect and dispose of the massive amount of garbage that had accumulated on the streets after the storm.
Garment, garment, garment.
It's something you wear on your body, like clothes or a hat. Here is a sample sentence. The new designer dress was a beautiful garment that caught everyone's eye at the fashion show.
Gasoline, gasoline, gasoline.
It's a liquid fuel that powers cars, trucks, and other vehicles. Here's a sample sentence. The car's engine sputtered and died when it ran out of gasoline on the side of the road.
Gauge, gauge, gauge.
This word refers to a standard or measurement that something is compared to, often to determine its size or quality. Here's a sample sentence. The mechanic checked the gauge on the car's fuel tank to see how much gas was left. In this example, gauge refers to a device that measures or indicates something, in this case, the amount of fuel in the tank.
Gaze, gaze, gaze.
It's the act of looking at something or someone with attention and interest, often for a longer time than usual. Here's a sample sentence. She stood at the edge of the cliff, her eyes fixed in a long contemplative gaze out to sea.
Here, here, here.
It's something that helps make things move or work together smoothly, often by fitting into place with other similar things. Here is a sample sentence. The hiker adjusted her backpack to get into high gear and tackled the steep mountain trail ahead. In this example, high gear refers to a state of being fully prepared and energized to take on a challenging task.
Gem, gem, gem.
It's something very valuable and beautiful, often small and precious. Here is a sample sentence. The diamond necklace was a precious gem that had been passed down through generations in her family.
Generalization, generalization, generalization.
It's when you take something that happened one time or to one person and think it might happen to others too. Here is a sample sentence. The researchers' findings were based on a small sample size, which made it difficult to generalize the results to the entire population. In this example, generalize means to apply or extend a conclusion or principle from a specific case or group to a broader or more general context.
Generalize, generalize, generalize.
This means to take something that is true for one or two things and say it's also true for many other similar things. Here is a sample sentence. After analyzing the data from several studies, researchers were able to generalize that the new treatment was effective in reducing symptoms across different age groups. In this example, generalize means to make a broader conclusion or inference based on specific observations or data.
Generate, generate, generate.
This action means to create or produce something, often from nothing or from existing things. It's like making something new happen. Here is a sample sentence. The software was designed to generate random passwords for users. This sentence demonstrates the verb generate in action, showing how it can be used to describe the creation or production of something, in this case, password.
Generation, generation, generation.
A group of people born around the same time, who grow up together and share similar experiences. Here is a sample sentence. The millennials are often considered the generation that grew up with smartphones and social media, shaping their communication styles and cultural norms. This sentence illustrates how the word generation can be used to refer to a specific group of people born around the same time period. In this case, people born in the 1980s and 1990s.